Welcome, troopers. In today's video, we have some news from the main front of the bug war. This intel comes directly from the top over at Off-World Industries, so you know it's serious. I'm going to give you the briefing that I received, and then I'll hand it off to one of our intel advisors for a breakdown. Troopers, by now you have spent time on Valaka and have some idea of what we are up against. You've stood toe to claw with the arachnids, you've eaten pain and spit out glory. You have seen your fellow citizens fall, yet you kept up the fight. Here's the skinny. Military intelligence suggests we haven't seen the worst the bugs have to offer down there. Seems they're gonna come in stronger and greater numbers. Securing Valaka from the bugs is shaping up to be a brutal challenge, and we will likely pay dearly for every inch of dirt. Speaking of which, this rock soon won't be our only battleground. We'll fight this scourge wherever it dares shows its mandibles. Ready for the good news? Review the dossier issued below. It represents our latest intel on what's coming, where it'll be, and how we're gonna dropkick their bug asses into the nearest black hole. That's all I have for now, so with that, let's give it to our military intelligence unit for further details.
Alrighty guys, the Chuckinator here. We have finally received a roadmap for Starship Troopers Extermination, and it is looking like we should have some awesome stuff to look forward to. Please, if you enjoyed the video, then like for the algorithm, and if you would like updates on upcoming patches for the game, then subscribe to the channel. If you have the game on Steam or just want to check it out for yourself, then you can go to the community hub for the game to see the roadmap. So for Phase 1, we have what is released so far. We currently are playing Phase 1, and at this time there's 3 classes and 2 game modes with multiple difficulties. There's plenty to enjoy, but definitely has a lot of things that are yet to be added. As far as Phase 2 goes, they are showing that they will be adding mutators, and there's not much on this, but I would assume this will either be in-game pickup boosts or some kind of applicable skill or bonus for your character. Usually mutators would be something like less ammo for more damage. Not sure, that's just speculation on my part. But anyways, we will also be getting the Horde game mode, which is what I am very excited for, as I just want an onslaught of bugs to kill that never stops. They will have player profiles and stats, so KD, favorite gun, bug kills in general, etc., stuff like that. They will also be adding manned HMG emplacements, probably some left at bases and probably also biddable ones as well. And finally, for this phase, there will be a new playable zone on the Valaka map, which will just be a map expansion of the current map. There's plenty to look forward to in the next phase, and I would assume we will see it within the next 3 to 6 months, if not sooner, as the game has been out for a month and the developers are a good dev, so it should be soon. So with Phase 3, we will probably see a shift in gameplay, as the class progression will be redone into Class Progression 2.0. What this will entail has not been explained yet, but there will also be ability upgrading as well, so it should make for some new combinations with your classes. It does say hives. I don't know what that will be, whether it'll be a new game mode or just that hives will appear on the map and spawn more enemies, but I would think it probably more the latter, because that's just a common thing in games like this. There will also be a reward system, whether that is a battle pass, just rewards for doing things in game like challenges, or what it will be. Could be a lot of things, but I'm gonna say that's probably more like challenges to complete for XP or skins or something like that. So the last thing on the list is special weapon swapping. I'm not sure what this means, but maybe we'll have another weapon slot for special weapons like rocket launchers and stuff like that, instead of them taking one of your regular slots. It's very vague, but it will be interesting to see what this means. In Phase 4, we will see a lot of things added, and it's very simply explained, but definitely should be interesting to see them implemented, as this one will have some social or matchmaking changes. There will be a player hub added, which could be a walkable space, a chat, or some kind of integrated way to find groups and more. And this is more likely, especially as it says clans will be a thing, as well as new emotes to interact with players around you outside of Void. This phase will also have boss bugs added, which should either be the brain bug or maybe like an elite version of other bugs, but it will also be adding a new planet, so possibly there will be a new mission type to capture the boss bug. You will get some new weapons with this update, along with the Marauder support, which as far as I can tell will just be a Marauder suit, which is a giant mech suit that you can fight with, or maybe we'll fight alongside you, something like that. So in the final phase, or Phase 5, they will be adding the final touches, which will include the Galactic War metagame, which will probably involve some form of map for the planets, and you'll have hotspots or something of that nature that you may get better rewards or XP for. They will be adding player customization, which will probably involve skins or microtransactions or just general customization. They will also be adding a new trooper class, which has yet to be talked about, so we will see if they have any updates on that in the coming months or so keep an eye on the channel for that. There will be a global death counter added, which should show all bugs killed and maybe also troopers KIA'd. And in Starship Trooper fashion, the last edition will be more gore. This probably means bug blood, dismembered troopers, and more things like that. I hope this video gave you a good idea of what to expect from the devs and maybe a better idea of what you will get with future updates. For more updates and news on Starship Troopers Extermination, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and until next time, remember to do your part.